here to do a warm-up song with you today. This song is called Dr. Knickerbocker, and what it helps us to do is it's going to get our brain switched on for our music lesson, but it's going to test your memory as well as your voice. First of all, I'll show you the song before you have to do anything at all. I'll sing it through and I'll show you how the actions work. Now, all the way through this song, you can help me keep the beat by walking on the spot. A bit later on in the song, your feet will have another job to do, but for now, just walk on the spot with me and I'll show you where the actions fit in. The song goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Knickerbocker, Knickerbocker number 9, likes to dance and keeps in time. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Now I'm hoping you can hear my feet. I'm stamping quite hard. When we say, let's hear the rhythm of the feet, we stamp, stamp, stamp. We have 3 stamps to do. Let's give that a go before we make the song any harder. So walking on the spot with me, keeping the beat. Let's try the song. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Knickerbocker, Knickerbocker number 9, likes to dance and keeps in time. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Did you get the hang of that? Remember, the beauty of a video is you can pause it and rewind it and have another go if it's tricky. Now, if you got the hang of that the first time, I've got some ways to make it harder for you. We're going to add on, one at a time, some extra body parts that can make some noise. So the first one we're going to add on is our hands, and we're going to clap, clap, clap. When we get to that part in the song, we'll say, let's hear the rhythm of our hands, and then let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Do we think we've got the hang of that? Let's have a go. Remember, you can always pause, rewind, and have another go if it's hard. Let's try it out. It goes, walking on the spot. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Knickerbocker, Knickerbocker number 9, likes to dance and keeps in time. Let's hear the rhythm of the hands. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Did you get it? I hope so. If you're getting the hang of it, we're going to add one more on now together. So this time we're going to use, let's say the tongue, and we're going to click our tongue. We're going to go, because it gives us a different sound again. So this time it'll be, let's hear the rhythm of the tongue. Let's hear the rhythm of the hands. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. So we're adding them on one at a time, a bit like a very long shopping list. Let's give it a go. Let's see how you're getting on. Walking on the spot. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Knickerbocker, Knickerbocker number 9, likes to dance and keeps in time. Let's hear the rhythm of the tongue. Let's hear the rhythm of the hands. Let's hear the rhythm of the feet. Hopefully you're getting the hang of this now. If you remembered all of those, very well done. Now here's the fun part. You could pause the video right here and go away and get a bit creative. See if you can come up with other ways of making some sounds on or with your body. Maybe your chest, maybe your thighs. And then you can add on as many as you can manage and really test your memory. See if you can get them in the right order. Have fun and have a go, and we'll see you next time.
Here is another session based on pitch using 3 glasses of water, and we are now also going to be working on recognising those different pitches and writing them down. So for this session you're going to need your 3 glasses of water with different amounts of water in, one with a small amount, one with a medium amount about halfway, and one filled almost to the top. You're also going to need a piece of paper, a pencil, a pen, a ruler, and a rubber. You could also use, if you've got it, some craft items like pom-poms or buttons. I'll give you a couple of minutes to go and find all those items. Okay, so now you've got your glasses filled with water. Let's just experiment again with the different sounds they make. And you should be able to hear one that makes a high sound, one that makes a low sound, and then there's the one that's in the middle. I'll give you a minute to experiment with your glasses, just to hear the difference between the pitches. Okay, so now that we're familiar with the sounds that our glasses make, we're going to go back to the Hot Cross Buns tune that we did last time. And we're going to use the notation to help us play this. Remembering the top line is going to be your high sound, the middle line is going to be the middle sound, and the low line is going to be the lowest sound. And this is how it goes. Now you have a go at playing that. Okay, so now we're just going to do a quick game where you copy me. Hopefully we've now really got the hang of the high sounds, the middle sounds and the low sounds. I'm going to play you a short pattern starting on the high one, see if you can copy me. Okay, so now we're going to try and do the same activity again, but you're going to try and write down the patterns that I'm playing for you. So the first thing you need to do to be able to do this is to get your sheet of paper and your ruler and your pen, and you need to draw 3 lines on the paper to mark out your stave. You want a high line, a middle line and a low line, and space them out quite far so that you've got space to draw. Okay, so then what you're going to do is, using the lines, when I play you a pattern, you're going to mark out whether it was a high sound, a middle sound or a low sound. You can do that with your pencil, or if you want, if you've got the craft items, you can place them on the correct line. I'll do an example to show you. So here is the first one. So that one would look like this. High, middle, low, middle, high. You can practice, if you like, writing that out on your stave. If you do it with pencil, you can rub it out and reuse the stave. Okay, now we've done that one, I'm going to play you a different one. Listen to it, I'll play it twice, and then you can have a go at copying it on your glasses and seeing if you can write it on your stave. Here it goes. Here it is again. See if you can copy it and write it down. Okay, so this is what you should have written. High, high, middle, low, middle, low. Okay, here's a second one. Have a listen to it. I'll play it twice and then you can try and write it down. Here it is again. See if you can play it and write it down. And this is what it should look like. High, middle, low, low, middle. And here's the last one. Here it is again. Again, see if you can write it down. And here is your answer. High, low, middle, low, low. Well done if you've managed to get all of those. Don't worry if you didn't, because it's something you can experiment with at home yourself. Now we're going to have a little go at writing down some music that you've made. So the first thing you're going to do is have a little experiment with sounds and patterns and improvise your own patterns. For example, make up your own thing. Okay, I'll give you a minute just to practice experimenting and improvising your own sounds. Okay, so now you've had a go, hopefully you've come up with a little tune that you like. And I'm going to show you how you can now write it down. So if you've got a high sound, you can mark it on the top line. A middle sound, you can write it on the bottom line, the middle line, and a low sound, you can write it on the bottom line. So my pattern is going to go so I've gone for a high sound first. I'm going to draw in a high one, like so. And I went for 2 low ones, 2 quick low ones, so I can do 2 shorter lines. And then I think I went for a middle one, 2 middle ones and then a low one, 2 longer middle ones and a long low one. So this is the pattern that I have written. High, low, low, middle, middle, low. So now you can do the same with your own tune. Have a little go on your glass, work out what you want to write and put it down on your stave. Okay, and once you've learned how to do that, you can go away and maybe do some more of your own or make them longer and more interesting and maybe even give them a title. Here is a short song. Hopefully you already know this song, and then we'll do some actions with it later on. Okay, first of all I'll sing you the song. It's called The Grand Old Duke of York. See if you know it. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Okay, so the words are the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. See if you can join me this time in singing the song. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Okay, so now we're going to try and sing it by replacing the word up with a clap. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were and when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway, they were neither nor down. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. See if you can join me this time. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were, and when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway, they were neither nor down. Okay, well done. Now try to, this time, with, instead of saying down, we're going to stamp our foot. Like this. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were, And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor. Okay, here we go. Join in this time. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor. Okay, well done. Now we're going to try and put those together. So we're going to do the clap for the up and the stamp for the down. So it's going to go like this. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill and he marched them again. And when they were. And when they were. And when they were only halfway, they were neither nor. Okay, see if you can join all of those things together. Here we go. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them to the top of the hill and he marched them again. And when they were. And when they were. And when they were only halfway, they were neither nor.